Welcome to the ArmaniTalks YouTube channel. I'm your host, ArmaniTalks. In this channel, I'm covering communication skills for you to level up your way with words and become much more articulate. In today's episode, we're entering the world of public speaking and social skills, and we're going to be talking about why you're long-winded. Being long-winded is when you spend a lot of time explaining something when you didn't need to take so much time. I have a very simple rule. You could be detailed in lectures, but avoid being too detailed in social skills, in conversations. The reason long-winded people exist is because they have a love affair with details. Now granted, if you're presenting a topic and you have been assigned an entire week in order to relay your knowledge to the student's mind, then be detailed. But if you don't have that much time, then you need to be very aware about being more general. Talk about the big points. Let me repeat this again. The reason that a lot of people are long-winded is because they have a love affair with details. Let me give you a very simple trick in order to not be long-winded. I want you to find a topic that you can easily be long-winded about. And if you have no clue what type of topic this should be, find something that you're passionate about. Maybe you're one of those guys that really likes a certain sport and you think this team should have beat this team if this team's athletes weren't injured. Maybe you have some sort of theory like that, and anyone that asks you about this particular topic, you can talk for 30 minutes uninterrupted easily. Maybe it's about your kids. You always want to talk about your kids in detail. Maybe it's about you, what you do for a living. Most people, they don't like to talk about what they do for a living, but you do. You think you have one of the most unique roles out there, and whenever someone asks, what do? You put your drink down and you go on this long spiel. Find something that you are overly detailed about, and then force yourself to just be general in regards to it. So if someone asks, let's say you are a rocket engineer and you talk about all the stuff that you do in a day, and someone asks you, what do you do? Immediately, you're going to feel a flurry of emotions that make you want to be long-winded, but you force yourself to just say, I'm a rocket engineer. Okay? Now, if you have no one asking you these questions, just create a talk about it. It could be on your phone. It could be for your YouTube channel. Find a certain topic that you think you could talk a very, very long period of time about. Then force yourself to get very narrow, very short. There's this one video in my YouTube channel where I talk about deadpan humor. And I honestly felt as though I could make that talk roughly 30 minutes. Because throughout my life, especially since starting Toastmasters, I've been very curious about how someone can make someone else laugh with a straight face. And I wanted to use that video to break down psychology, sociology, humor, famous comedians who did deadpan, and much more. But instead, I think I made the video like 3 to 6 minutes long. And I felt weird. After I hit published, I felt weird. My body was just like, come on, man, you should have made it longer. But me feeling weird that day was a good thing because I had a couple of interactions later on in the day. And whenever someone would ask me certain questions where I could easily be long-winded, I was to the point because I got my weirdness out of the way. And now when I was straight up to the point, it felt good. Okay? So that's what you want to try. You want to find something that you think you should be long-winded about, then you force yourself not to be long-winded. If you think you need to talk 20 minutes about a topic, force yourself to talk for 20 seconds to 3 minutes max. By doing this, you will condition your mind to get to the point. Most people, they don't meditate. They can't concentrate. So unless you can get to the point, they're nodding their heads, but they're not paying attention to a word that you are saying. Find a big topic and make it small. That is the essence of today's talk. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll catch you on the next episode.